Hello everybody! Today I have a surprise! Actually, I have two surprises for you. So, let's sit. 1, 2, kapoof! Now, you see my luxurious gaze. And you see, I had a little fun while I was at it and made myself more zero to it. But you'll have to wait to see the last surprise until the end of the video. So, don't fast forward, that's rude. But I have just an announcement to make. Me and Yuri have talked it out and we have made peace for now. So, we have agreed not to insult each other anymore. But let's begin where we last left off. Monika erased all my bloody saves. Oh, and while I was away, she did mention I miss you, but sadly I did not have that in recording. But let's get going. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. Oh, glitzy as ever. A guest? Seriously, you bought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. Monika's sweating a little bit. But anyway, welcome to the club. ZeroTwoMike? All words escape all the words escape me in this stage. This club is filled with cute girls. Especially Natsuki. Oh la la. I think he was also in the club, but I can't remember that. So let's just continue. So let me guess. You're Monika's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Asuki is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she is probably a first year. Anyway, Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. What? Vice president, you say? I don't remember her being vice president. But my head is a little wonky after the last time. So let's just continue. It's nice to meet you. Yuri appears comparably more mutual and timed. Seems to be having a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into ZeroTwoMike in a class and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monika? You didn't tell me you'd let me know in advance before you brought anyone now. Knew I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget. I did forget about. I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make us some tea, right? Yeah, that should be great. Why don't you come sit down, ZeroTwoMike? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monika and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monika. This is oddly specific this time, but okay. Dang it, no thank you, we're still here. So I know you don't really plan on coming here, but well, we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Ladies Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. I must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all their effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have oh, you have to work hard to convince people that they are both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that more and more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow the club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki I can't speak that agrees. Such different girl, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She, she carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before sitting down and teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? It certainly does. I can't argue with that with you, Yuri, but tea sure does seem nice. I guess. Hey, don't let Yuri get intimidated. Yuri just trying to impress you. That's not. Instantly, Yuri looks away. I mean that you. Oh no, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea, and that is partly true. I do enjoy a little bit of tea, but don't take my coffee away. I will certainly kill you if you take my coffee away. I'm glad. Sure. Yuri finally smiles to herself in relief. So, ZeroTwoMike, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past years, I don't really have good way of answering that. Manga? I mumble quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki said suddenly picks out. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Let me just clear my throat. Yuri tracks the rim of a teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind it is amazing to me, and telling a good story is such a fortunate with a quality impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems to reveal since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in her world of books and not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. It's amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grabbed something that I can relate to at the minimum least. I can guess you can do that if you want to. At the rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Oh, I didn't expect that from you, Yuri. It certainly suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or take me to another world, then I rather can't put it down. Surely horror is often very successful at the chance that may you look at the world if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gave you that idea? You left a piece of your scrap paper behind last time meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You won't like them. And why are you confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just your confidence. The trust from a writer to a writer is oneself. You must be willing to open up your reading, exposing your valuable tale and showing even the deepest reads of your heart. You have written experience, do you read? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess that's the same for Yuri. Well, all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quietly at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem for our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That sounds like a good idea. That way everybody is even. I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding an advantage for all of us preparing in together. I didn't decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as the members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, ZeroTwoMike? Hold on there, there's still just one incy problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I briefly confront with what's been on my mind in the entire time. I never said I would, join the literature club. Monika may have convinced me to stop, but I never made a decision. I still have other clubs to look at. I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, ZeroTwoMike. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet from an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really hard to find a new member. And if I don't find one before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everybody down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if I have to write a poem, it's a piece I'll need to pay in order to spend every day with these girls, beautiful girls, right? Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the Ladies Club and spend every day with you, beautiful, gorgeous people. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean it, that ZeroTwoMike? Yeah. If it could be fun, right? You really did scare me, Dad. I mean, if you really just let after all this, I would have been super pissed. ZeroTwoMike, I'm so happy. We've become an official club now. That you should. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? That. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with all that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everybody remembers tonight's assignments. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. ZeroTwoMike, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between these three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the Ladies Club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess we start with writing a poem tonight. You unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yeah. Please don't let this come back to me. Okay. Things I like about Papa. Okay, this must be Natsuki. I like when Papa comes home early. I like when Papa cooks me dinner. I like when Papa gives me allowance. I like when Papa spends time with me. I like when Papa asks me about my friends. I like when Papa asks me about anything. I like when Papa gives me lunch money. I like when Papa comes home before sundown. I like when Papa cooks. I like when Papa gives me privacy. I like when Papa doesn't tell me how to dress. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my friends. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my hobbies. I like when Papa comes home without taking me up. Come home without waking me up. I like when Papa keeps food in the house. I like when Papa uses his inside voice. I like when Papa leaves my stuff alone. I like when Papa accidentally drops coins in the couch. I like when Papa is too tired to notice me. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. Okay. Where's Monika? Monika! I forgot. Monika was never part of the poem writing skills. But I'll see all of you, beautiful people, next time, and the PS, stay till the end for the surprise. Bye-bye!